Dear friends, not a single iota, not even a dot, should be taken from the law, said famously Jesus in the Gospel of Matthew at the beginning of his Sermon on the Mount, Matthew 5:17. Well, that is a problem, a big problem, because it is much easier said than done. The biblical text had been full of mistakes, orthographic, grammatical, stylistic, full of difficult and obscure archaisms. For centuries, biblical scribes were working and erasing those mistakes. And right about the time when Jesus said this, they decided to stop making those changes to the text and started to develop a different strategy. Kere ketiv, it is called. A tacit agreement that something else is read than what is written in the text. And so the iota and dot were not taken away anymore, but in fact they were, because everyone knew that they were not to be read or read somehow differently. A perfect example is, of course, the divine name itself, the Tetragrammaton, the 4 letters, Yod, He, Vav, He, probably pronounced as Yahweh, but that name was not to be read or pronounced and was to be substituted with Adonai, in translation, my Lord. And to make it even clearer, the vowels of Adonai were written underneath those 4 letters of God's name. So whoever reads these days that name as Jehovah, as is often the case in pietistic hymns, is showing their utter ridiculous ignorance. But now back to the eliminating any iota and a dot from the Hebrew text. Everyone knew at that time about Kere and Ketiv. Don't take therefore Jesus literally, even if he demands literalism, because he must have meant it as an hyperbole. And that is something you might not know about the Bible. Join us this Sunday. We will search for what Jesus did mean and how it can shape and strengthen our faith.